Do you know what GMOs are?
I have a general idea of what they are.
Okay.
Okay, they are genetically modified something. So what is it?
They're genetically modified organisms. These organisms are natural. They are not occurring because they are injected with genes of other animals that they have naturally in them. So, for example, if we have a tomato growing in a field, those tomatoes are genetically transformed with the seeds. In their DNA, they're replaced by flounder DNA. And then what that happens is that when it reaches cold temperatures, the tomatoes won't die off in the winter.
So in other words, fish DNA gets injected into a tomato.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So that's why I buy organic. All the vegetables that I buy for my home are organic vegetables.
Yes.
Am I doing the right thing?
You are doing the right thing. By buying organic also means you're helping local farmers from your local farms to have money and produce for themselves and provide for themselves. Okay. Do you think that, considering the fact that we're injecting other genes from other animals into our produce, do you think that's speeding up our evolution process?
Well, I think that if that's happening in all the farms nationwide, you know, normally we have other animals that go in there to feed on that on the vegetables being grown, and yes, I think it would affect not only us as humans but them as animals. First of all, we're going to get this out to the public in general, because if we do not do that, then all your efforts are just going to go downhill. So if this is going to hit the presidential agenda, then I do agree that everybody has to be made totally aware of what is happening. Now, it will affect the farmers. It may not affect the farmers that grow organically, but it will affect most of the other farmers if you take into consideration the percentage of the farms that do not grow organically because of the cost involved and the time involved in producing these products versus the majority of the American farmer at large that do not grow organically. So you have to make it a key point to make the public aware of what's happening.
And that's what we're doing today. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome.
Do you know what GMO stands for?
GMO? I have no idea.
Okay, well, GMO stands for Genetically Modified Organism. And what that is just we have people in labs who take genes from other animals, for example, a flounder, and they put it into tomatoes. That's actually going on today.
And what do they do that for?
They do that because what happens is that when crops are during the winter, tomatoes die out because if they freeze, the plants will die out. They die because they freeze. So what happens is that they planted that gene in because flounders can withstand cold temperatures. So they took that gene from the flounder and put it in the tomato. So now knowing this, would you go out of your way to buy organic or would you buy your genetically modified foods?
I mean, I'm pretty sure organic is going to cost more since it takes a lot more time and money to produce. So, I mean, it depends on the economic status at the moment. Like, if I'm in college diet, I would probably buy the GMO tomato instead. Even though I don't eat tomatoes.
Well, I mean, it happens with salmon too. They have salmon that they have injected with trop gene that prevents the salmon from stopping itself from growing when the water gets colder. The salmon does imagine have a gene that stops them from growing once the water is colder, because then comes mating season. So what happens is that they change the gene, and now the salmon don't stop growing, and they're super huge.
John, do you know what GMOs are?
Yes, I do.
What are they?
They are modified organisms.
How?
How? When you inject stuff with fake stuff, and you make an apple purple because of dye. That's how you get food poisoning. That's how you get mad cow disease, salmonella from turkeys and chickens. And let's see what else. Fake bread.
Do you know what GMOs are?
Good monkey observation.